Off, 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 off.
Told you so extra, but I know I'm the same.
What is up, everybody? What is up? It is your girl EJ, and I am back, y'all. So we are back today to talk about Diarra from Detroit. I hope everybody's had a happy Easter. I hope you guys, did your thing, whether you went to church, hung out with your family, whatever the case was. I hope you had a good old time. But now we're about to talk about Diarra and all the mystery that was going on with this. But I got to bring my girls up so that we can go ahead and have a full-on discussion. First, and certainly my girl, she about to have a birthday, y'all, and she about to turn up. So I'm excited for her. What's up, Miss Tika Deshawn?
What's up, EJ, the TV junkie? What's going on, y'all? What up, everybody in the chat? What's good? It's a Diara Sunday. Let's go.
Okay. And my girl, Miss Candy Love. Hey, boo. How are you?
Hey. Aries gang. What's up, Tika D?
Hey, baby. You already know.
We in the building.
Okay. But last and certainly not least, the busiest person I know, and you already know, my girl, my sister from another mister, Miss Tamika's Den. How are you today?
Hey, y'all. Hello. How everybody doing?
Hey.
Good. Listen, y'all, we got to talk about Diarra because Diarra had a lot going on this episode. And, she was out here trying to solve mysteries and stuff. I'm like, I left just confused. I was like, I really don't know. Like, I don't have no clues, y'all. Like, I have no clue what the heck is going on. What happened to Chris? Like, none of this. So this is a true mystery, and I'm excited about it because honestly, I ain't figured it all out yet. What about y'all? How was y'all feeling about this episode? Candy, start with you, and then we'll just go around.
Same. Confused. Don't know who did what. Who shot John? I don't know. We did get well, I'm not gonna say we did get an answer because we didn't. I don't know. I was confused because she was sleeping with him, wasn't sleeping with him. He was in the bed, wasn't in the bed. I don't know.
She said, I don't even know.
I'm so confused.
Listen, I completely understand. Let me say what's up to the chat real quick, and then Tamika, I'm gonna get your reaction. What's up, everybody in the chat? We appreciate you guys for coming out on this late evening, this Easter Sunday. We have Queen in the building. We have 313 Better Made. Derry B is in the building. Derry B, thank you for the super chat. I'm not sure whose channel it is on, but whoever's channel is on, definitely, I'm sure. Oh, it's probably Tamika's channel because she said Happy Easter, Tamika. So I'm sure that's on your channel. So I'm sure she appreciates that. Go ahead, Miss Tamika, let us know what you thought about it.
Yes, Daria had me stressed the hell out, man. I was like, girl, you doing a little bit too much for me. I was a little worried about her. I didn't know where we was going. I definitely got questions like y'all do. I'm still hanging with this though. I'm trying to see where we going. And what the hell happened to Chris?
Okay, that part. What's up, VKJ? What is up?
VKJ.
Take a douchey. What's your thoughts? What you got going on in that brain? What'd you think?
I'm with Tamika. Diara had me stressed the F out. I'm like, girl, you're doing too much. Now I understood her hallucinating, her envisioning her moments with him. I understood that part, but you effing around with big top dogs and you have no fear. But we'll get to the end. But y'all, it's like Diara, girl, right now you're just doing too much. But I was here for it. I was here to see if they were gonna fold her up and put her in a box and get rid of her, or how she was gonna be able to get out of the situation. So I'm loving it.
Okay, in that part. So yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right on into this episode. What I love about this, for one thing, y'all, is I love the back and forth. How you go back, you get an explanation, you come back. You know what I'm saying? Like you're never at a lack of understanding. Are you at a lack of not knowing who the hell got Chris? Absolutely. But I think that's the point. But you're never in a lack of knowing like what's going on, how we got here, and things like that. Oh, there go Kayla. Look at, is it, girl, did I just give her a new name? No, it's Kayla. Kayla, right?
Yes, Kayla, she woke
Oh,
up just now. Like she always wakes up in time for the live.
Hey,
she say she
Kayla.
about to go live too. Now, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Y'all can't be
She
starting
has an
without me.
opinion. She has an opinion.
Okay. So when we start out the episode, y'all, we get this this kind of a walkthrough. It's so dope, it's so nice, and we see that they're going into like a casino style. Everybody is giving, all the outfits are giving for sure. But I love this. I love this whole walkthrough part. But I was like, how in the heck? What are we about to do? And what is going on? And in this episode, we got a guest star of John. What's his last name, y'all? Sally is his name?
Sally. John
Sally.
Sally.
Sally is
Yeah,
his last name.
NBA player.
Yep. So we got he was in this entire episode. We also got Cash Doll as well. She had a little bit of a role in this one. She played another M name. This time she played Maisha. So there was that. So I thought that was pretty cool. So let me see if I can bring up my first clip. I actually broke some clips down, y'all, and we're gonna talk about the clips because I think that'll probably work out a little bit better.
Yeah, we got a place.
Hold on. That one is not in the order. It came out of order. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me pull that one down. Okay.
Articles and a host of 90s artifacts that Deontay must have had when he went missing. It proved I was right.
Chris is Deontay 100% confirmed.
Welcome to CSI Detroit. If I'd have known, I would have warned you.
Do you even have fingerprints? DNA? I got a backpack.
So, okay. So, of course, you know, we found the backpack on last week, right? We found the backpack and we know that it was Deontay's backpack. And I guess I didn't jump early. That was the first clip. I was like, was that the first clip? Never mind. But anyway, we found out that the backpack was Deontay's and it had all of this stuff in it. What are y'all first thoughts? Do y'all think that Chris is Deontay? Are y'all on the same page with Diara? Is Chris Deontay? Tamika, is Chris Deontay?
I felt like he is, but then I'm kind of like getting a little like maybe I'm 75% there with him being there, like once we was getting towards the end of the episode. But I also want to know, why was we touching this evidence even though we clearly holding up gloves saying nobody touched the damn stuff without gloves?
That part though, I was like, okay, but you ain't got no gloves on and you touching all the stuff, just contaminating all the evidence. If there was any type of fingerprints on here, just out of there. Do it too much. But I'm with you. I'm about, at this point, I'm at about 70-ish%. Like, is this even like, is this Deontay or not? You know, like now, at first I was almost 100% sure it was, but now I don't know. Candy, what about you?
What's the question? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Are you convinced that at this point in the game, are you convinced that Deontay is Chris? Chris is Deontay?
I don't know. I think they're the same person. I want to think they're the same person. But then again, you know, we was talking earlier, like we was trying to check about the tattoo on his hand, because you know, I don't know. Did she have two kids, a set of twins and don't know it? Or does he have a look-alike?
Got a whole nother theory to it. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to think he is who she thinks he is. I just say that. I want to think so.
Okay. That is what's up. Tika, what about yourself?
I'm half and half, you guys, with whether or not Chris is Deontay. What if Deontay what if this dude, Chris, got kidnapped or snatched up with Deontay, knows a lot of his history, and now he's trying to solve Deontay's snatching up. Like
Ooh, that's a good one.
it's like half and half. I want to believe, but in her mind, he's going to be her Deontay no matter what. So yeah, I'm half and half with it though.
Okay, well, Jay say he is definitely. So Jay is definitely convinced 100% that this is him. So, we shall see. Diara is convinced too. Now, when
Yeah, we got a place.
What up, Tank? His name is Francois Britain. Bad and bougie address in Grosse Pointe.
You sure you're in the right place? I'm looking for a woman.
So when the episode opened up here, we see that Big Boy is trying to find, I don't know what his name is, Tank, I believe. He's trying to find Diara, right? Now, at this point, we still don't know who Tank is either, because all we know is that he was in the place and he and the Russian guy got into a fight. Now, we do know the Russian guy is a hitman. So, but we don't know if he was a hitman waiting for Chris / Deontay / whoever. We really don't know. There's still a lot of unanswered questions there, but we do know he was there for some reason. And now he's looking for her. So this is my question. Do y'all think that Tank is good guy or bad guy? Friend or foe? Tika, friend or foe?
Right now, he's definitely looking like a foe. He don't look like he got a happy bone in his body. Every time you see him, he's grimacing. I'm just glad that Moni didn't speak in front of him, because he could have recognized Moni's voice from the house. But he definitely he owes some gangster-ish. I know that much. I just don't know if he's there, if he's working with Deontay, or if he is working with a whole nother gangster squad.
Gotcha. So Jay says the reason why he say it definitely is because they had a whole missing picture with his kid picture. And that was like a progression of what he is supposed to look like when, he's aged. So I'm still on the fence about it. I'm still going to stay at like I said, I'm about 70-ish%. I was a whole 100%, but now I want to leave some room in there. No, they had me thinking a little bit.
They get progression. They get progression photos wrong a lot. So
yeah,
Yeah,
I was at 100% too, but then it kind of started creeping down. Like maybe.
Yeah. So we gonna see. We gonna see though. All right. So friend or foe, Tamika, you think this guy is friend or foe? Do we think that he is here to do harm to her, or do we think that he's just trying to get in? He's trying to figure out who she is, but yet maybe he was a friend of Chris's.
Yeah, right now I'm on the same page with Tika. He's giving me foe, but you never know. They could end up flipping it once everything come together, and we could find out that he's just somebody that may be tied to Chris or looking for Chris too, and he's trying to figure out who she is, and he knows that that's the last person he was with.
Okay, that's what's up. Candy, what you got? What you think?
I would think he's a foe because of his behavior. And then he's, looking for money and things like that. So, a lot of times when money is the root, you can't really trust anybody.
Okay. All righty. So right now we're gonna go with possibly a foe. Possibly, So I loved when Aja comes in there. Aja always seems to be the voice of reasoning, because it feels like Diara is pulling. She already got Moni. Moni is there. Moni's like, she trying to get this money. So she already in 100%. She like CSI for real. She like, look, I already got started on the Impala. And she then came up with a whole way to try to get these Impalas in there. So she owned it. Now, T, he just here at this point. But there's going to be a point when I feel like T is all in as well. But right now, he just kind of like, what the hell? I'm just kind of here. But I was just, she like, what y'all really got going on? Like, y'all is doing the most. Let me see if I have the clip when she say this was so funny.
Boom. The Mary J. Blige take that Vonda bought before Deontay went missing.
Vonda is the mama. Apparently they went on some ghetto ride along. It's all very y'all niggas wild.
The woman is an inspiration, and I'm already jumping on that Impala lead. Whoa. Diarra Booski friend nigga, no.
When she said that, I said, okay, now that's the friend you need right there. Like, wait a minute, hold up, no. Like, we're not even finna go here. But I like her. I like her comedic relief in this. Everybody's funny. Like everybody has their own funniness to them. But do y'all think Aja has a point? Like, should Diarra be like just like let it go? Like, or should she really be this invested since she done got this far? Or should she just turn that box in and let it go? Tika, you think she just turn the box in and keep it pushing or what?
Nah, because if she turned the box in, then we won't get Diarra from Detroit. So she's got to hold on to that box. But Aja, she's definitely, just being a friend and trying to help her make sure she's being realistic in what she's thinking. She don't want her to, snap off. She's already going through something with her divorce situation. So she's just trying to be that friend, even though she seems a little pessimistic sometimes. She's just trying to be that friend that was a reason for Diarra. So I'm here for it. I love her attitude, her outfits, and everything else.
Absolutely. What's up, Shayna? Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. Yeah, I do. I love her outfits too. And I love her energy when she's around. And I love that you can tell that she really is a true friend. I just love their whole relationship. So definitely. Candy, you think she should go ahead and give it up and hang it up? Or do you think Diarra should keep looking for Ambien because she needs them 8 hours or what?
Well, I know when somebody asks me to do something and it's like a research or you ask me a question, I'm going to try to find it, find the answer. So because she has gone this far to find Ambien and she's, going these links, I would keep moving forward. As long as my life not in jeopardy, I would, keep going on.
Okay.
And then that's history too that you're trying to, you're trying to find somebody that, like a cold case per se. So I mean, you're doing the work of the Lord. Hello.
Okay, hallelujah. And plus, she don't really know that she in any danger at this point because they haven't really made themselves known besides the Russian guy when he pulled the blicky out on her. But now he's gone. So it's like all the danger signs is kind of going away. I do like how they really go in on the way that we really be thinking, like just as a culture, sometimes we think a certain way. A lot of us think a certain way. We ain't trying to run to no doggone danger. We like bump that, but I like how they brought that in and it was just funny. I love the opening episode of that. Okay, so let's talk about Moni and her husband because her husband, he's still kind of sort of in the doghouse when it all comes down to it. But Moni done came up with this whole idea of getting the well, I'm about to say Lincoln, not Lincoln, y'all. Impalas, getting the Impalas in there because she is on the case. I think Diarra coming back is more than just the money. I think this is like a connection thing for them. What do y'all think? Candy, what do you think? Do you think this is like a chance for her to reconnect with her childhood friend? Because I don't feel like it's all about the money with her.
Well, it's both in a way, but I think more so connecting with a childhood friend, finding herself is more so, the main focus for her, even though the money is a huge factor. So yes, I agree with you.
Okay. Hey, Monique, 69 Ways. What's up? Tamika, do you think that this is a little bit more than just getting the money for Moni because of the conversation that she's going to have with her husband a little bit later? But she's kind of jumped in this thing. She's in it.
Yeah, I think maybe the first beginning part was the money and the fact that what's happening with her husband is what made her look and think about this idea to begin with and, feel like she have to go and try to figure out a way to have this money. But at the same time, it's also reconnecting and it's also, her kind of like finding her own and standing on her own and seeing where she's at now that the situation came up with her husband. Because I think prior to that, it was supposed to be like they was on, one page and she kind of got thrown for a loop. So I think it's a mixture.
Okay. So there's going to be a point, Tika, where all of a sudden the Kincaid is going to be the focus of this entire, he's the focus of it now. Diarra is convinced that Kincaid is the one. Now, Kincaid, of course, is the old coach, that took an interest in him. but she's convinced that it's him and there's nobody else but him. So now we're all in, and we've concocted this whole plan to go get a sit down with him. Now, in this particular one, I love how they threw it back. They show us where we're at, but then they're going to throw it back. Let me see if I have a clip.
Needs much explanation. And of course, there's Tony, Highland Park's very own. He's an amazing poker player. Anything can be expected. You got this.
Deal me the fuck in.
You don't even know how to play.
I have seen Ocean's 11 times, and I am excellent at taboo. Read it.
So Tika, your girl doesn't even know how to play at all, but she done walked herself into this pretty much high stakes situation, but we learned that she don't even have a clue. What was your first thoughts when you saw her sitting there trying to learn how to play cards?
I was like, Diara, girl, Ocean's 11 is not enough for you to actually know how to play poker or anything else. What are you doing? You're literally about to walk yourself into a gangster situation, and you don't know these type of gangsters. They could be gangsters that's gonna snatch you up again, put you in a box, and you're gonna end up missing somewhere. So I love the whole comedic back and forth with her and her friends, trying to teach her how to actually play poker, but then they're tapping in to the moment where we're gonna see Tony Kincaid and everybody do their thing. So I was here for it, but I'm like, Diara, girl, you better take some blessing oil with you or something, because you might lose your life. And he automatically looked gangster looking at John. Shout out to John Sally, but he looked like he was a gangster. The whole cigar situation, and I'm just like, girl, what are you doing?
Okay.
But again, I was on the edge of my feet, like, okay, what are you doing?
Too much. Too much. Now, Candy. Hold on, let me read Jay's comment real quick. I gotta move my thing. I just don't feel like doing it. I'm being lazy. But he says, shout out to Moni's husband, aka Glock from BMF. So I didn't even notice that was him. But yeah, with the dreads and stuff, like without the dreads. But that's what's up. So Candy, same thing. What was you like, girl? Stop it. Like, what is we doing? Why is we even you don't know how to play cards? And Moni makes it very clear that she ain't never known how to play cards. She can't even play the game. She don't know how to count the books on spade, but yet you about to try to go play poker. Like, no, ma'am. What was your thoughts?
Big mistake. I don't know what she thought she was doing. Well, I guess she thought she was doing the right thing, but I know where I'm from, you can't even play pity pat wrong. You know, you might get hemmed up. So you trying to play poker, and then you with some old Detroit players, as they used to say. Like, no, ma'am. You might end up in the body bag.
Okay, that part. Now, when Diara is actually at the table, because I want to talk about that for a minute, Tamika. When she's actually at the table, she's coming on pretty heavily with everybody at the table. I was like, girl, what in the world is you doing? But right before we go to where we see the full scene of the table, she had a little encounter with John before. This was her first plan to get at him. Kind of talk about that first plan and what you thought about the first plan and how it got shut down.
Yeah, that's when she was stressing me out. I'm like, you doing too much, girl, because even then you just, you clocking where he eat at and what he like, and then you walking up to him, coming up with this whole scenario of you a school teacher that work with kids. I don't know what she was saying she wanted to talk to him about, but the wife shut that down immediately. She was like, girl, get the hell up out of here. We don't take no pictures, okay? Daria, I'll be jacking her name up.
You fine.
Daria was like, what, B? And she's like, yeah, B, get the hell up out of here. So that whole part had me cracking up. Like, the comedy is on point. But at the same time, I was like, girl, you doing too much. I was like, when she kept going at him at the table, I'm like, okay, you doing this on purpose? You trying to get him riled up? Do you feel like if he gets riled up, then he's not going to be paying attention to the game, and then you can win the game? Like, where are we going with this? And then, of course, she found out that she didn't even have the money. I'm like, that's even worse. Like, we don't know what's going to happen now, because you can't play about people's money. I done seen people, like y'all said, argue about space, piggyback. I done even seen a really bad fallout with craps. And you sitting here playing games with poker. I was just like, girl, what are we doing? Like, nah, I wouldn't have put myself in that position. And I would have been the friend that would have been telling her, like, no, girl.
Okay.
Right.
That was too
Right.
much.
All right, y'all. Let's talk about Aja for a second because Aja done went to her favorite spot. Her new favorite spot, Candy, is Mofo's for real. She just hanging out up in here. But when she's hanging out in there, she is going to see something on the wall. I don't think I have a picture of it. But anyway, she's going to see a picture on the wall, which is going to make her start to click. Well, I don't know if that made her click just yet because she did. Well, it does because she saw the spiders earlier from when they were at the house, and she was showing her how he had the spiders that was drawn on there and how he had her phone number there. So something kind of starts to click with her about the doggone spider. So I guess this makes her have more of a conversation with the waitress who actually works there. And then that's when we're going to get her coming over. And let me see if I can find the clip. Oh, here it
I'm
is.
ghosted. My waitress said that Chris was at Mofo's all the time scribbling those spiders, and then he just disappeared.
Whoa. Exactly. How did I miss the waitress?
Girl, maternity leave. She said, and I quote, he was fine as hell.
Oh.
Said that she was talking about baby names for him.
This bitch has no boundaries.
And he suggested David. Said he liked the story David and Goliath.
So now even Aja thinks that, okay, like maybe you didn't get ghosted. What did you think about the revelation that now they even have Aja believing it? What's your thought process just of that? And you can talk about their friendship. You can talk about anything that have to do with Aja and this revelation and the more information that we're getting. Candy.
Oh, child, you had went on about 2 more minutes after that. I'm sorry. Well, I kind of see how. Well, see, I'm sort of kind of like that. When you thinking about something, everything is going to be a clue or something that really sticks out, like that spider on the wall. She's connecting the dots, and I'm hoping, like I said earlier, I hope this is real. Like they're not in a big long-term dream or something. Like, you know how some people, you can watch something and everybody is connecting the dots, or everybody's kind of believing what's going on, like you feeding the Kool-Aid. Shout out to Ruthless. Like everybody going to agree or think something is really not there, but then again, you know what, that looked like it makes sense. So to me, I can see how it could be real. Did I see how it could not be real? Like we might just be grabbing things and putting stuff together that don't even really be put together. I don't know. I'm confused.
Candy said, I am confused as hell right now. Listen,
and that didn't answer the
completely
question,
understand.
but you know, that's what I came out with.
Hey, it's when I tell you that it has you to the point where you can't, like, you literally, some shows you can figure out the next logical, oh, this is finna happen. Oh, it's about to be this. You really don't have enough clues right now to really put your finger on it, and that's what I like about it. Another
And the
one of my
clues are so
favorite
minute. Like they're minute clues. It's not nothing major. You know,
They're
like these
very
other shows, you see a whole lot of major clues that, oh, we can put this together. We know that what's going to happen. But with this, it's be small little clues that you see that could be, it could not be. You know, you have me speculating. I don't know.
He said, I don't know. This was another one of my favorite parts right here, because at this point, this is when I feel like Mr. T is all in as well. She done pulled everybody in, y'all. Like now he's kind of in it too, but he say he don't need some of this money because, you know, she's just like, I just need y'all help. Like I need y'all. Like she pulled at their heartstrings in this particular scene. I said, okay, I see where you went with this one, Diara.
Did Chris kill the Russian? What? No, he's a lover.
Then who did?
What am I supposed to solve every crime in Detroit? Jesus.
Technically, you don't have to solve any.
Okay, the Russian was a criminal. He was out here doing crimey shit. Anybody could have killed him. And all the evidence says it's Tony.
So we also find out, Tika, that she didn't tell them about the gunpoint thing. Why do you think she withheld that from them? Because I honestly thought that they knew about it until this scene.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a very, very important fact that they needed to know, because of the fact that the dude was popped right in front of her. Like they need to be able to check on her mental state. They need to be able to check on if she's, if she's truly okay. And I think maybe she didn't reveal it to them because they would have been like, okay, girl, now it's time for you to go to the police. Now it's time for you to step away from this because this whole situation is just getting way too grimy. But I mean, she does have a way of pulling everybody in, and she literally pulled everybody in. I also, just to go back just a little bit, I also like how Aja is back in it with her now, and that little minute detail was very significant because dang, yeah, like you said, EJ, I did just see those same spiders on Diarra's board. So maybe there is some truth to what is really going on. So they're definitely pulling us, literally not dragging because this thing is moving, but they're pulling us along, and we're soon going to be like in the mind. We're literally going to be in the mind of Diarra, and maybe one day we'll be able to think like Diarra as well. But yeah,
I know, right?
T is in. T is definitely in. It was. I don't think he was in from the beginning though. He was with her through all of the little shenanigans. So he's definitely all in, money or no money. He's in.
Yeah, I always feel like T was
EJ,
doing
can I
like this.
just say,
Go
I
ahead.
did think they knew about that. I was surprised with that. At least I thought T knew. But can I say, I wish they would have answered the question because we got told twice that they had the secret to where Anita Baker lost her virginity. I said, well, is this the biggest kept secret in the D?
Okay. We need to know.
Right.
Didn't give the answer. I was like, is she gonna say it?
Right.
I said, I guess we ain't gonna find out this episode. They might travel back to it. You never know. Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Diarra can't sleep. Clearly, she has insomnia. And now she's starting to, she's gotten so involved in these things that she's starting to talk to Chris at night. They're having these conversations and things. And then I think one of the funniest moments happened after they have their conversation and she's seeing him. And I'm like, well, it's nice to see Chris. I'm glad that even though I know they're not real, I'm glad to just be able to, put our eyes on him for a second. But this scene right here, these two are hilarious together. I know that he is not like a main character, but when he does come in, like when he comes in and they have their interactions, girl, they are hilarious to me. Tamika, how do you feel about the like Morris Chestnut? How does he fit into it? Like, do you think that he's doing like a really good job at this particular character that he's playing? Because I'm loving it.
Yeah, I'm loving it too. I love every time he's on the screen. I feel like it's funny with them too because they both seem like they kind of playing games. It seems like we saying, yeah, we know we done with each other, but then they almost giving me Lucille and Charles a little bit. Like we dipping one toe back in because sometimes she look like she just gonna melt right there when she see him, but then at the same time she like, I'm moving on. I just want to make sure that I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get. And then it's funny that he think this whole situation with her looking into these things is about him. It's because you want to still see me and have me come in and and it's like, no, it's really not about you. So I like them two together though.
Yeah, me too. It's funny because I was like, man, I don't know. I just kind of like them together. At the same time, I know that there's deeper issues going on with them, but I do like their chemistry. It's so funny. And in this particular part, we are going to find out that she told T and Moni that she had a connect. And when I saw her text his brother, I said, girl, that is not your connect.
Right.
That was so funny. So he shows up with the file that she was trying to get. Oh, that was too funny when they both go off on the lady. But she needed this file because she was trying to get some information, but it turned out to not really be much of anything as far as the file was concerned. But let's go. Let me see. Is this one? Oh, this one they come up with a plan because some of this stuff I'm trying to skip through. That's when they came up with the plan to give dude the sleeping pills so that she could take his place. So that's how she gets there. But once again, this is one of those times where they show us how she got to the table because earlier they told us it was going to be hard to get in the game because it was full. So that's how we get there. So I thought that was really dope. Let me see if I have another clip that I wanted to show y'all. See if I can.
Can we say shout out to the dildo bouquet?
Okay. That was crazy.
Dildo bouquet. She
Dildo
sent the
bouquet.
brother-in-law the dildo bouquet. Like, really, Diarra?
That was crazy.
Girl.
They should have showed it though. They should have actually showed it. I would.
Right.
I would have seen that.
Let's see. So,
and I love the clothing, their wardrobe.
Yeah, their wardrobe is nice. This is where she came up with the idea to try to make him angry. She saw how angry he got with the reporters. So that's why her big plan was, let me make him angry. Y'all, this was one of my favorite parts too of this episode. I think I have that one. When she said this right here.
You know I'm a smart bitch.
How about you return the baby to me and I will pay all the bills for the next 3 months, regardless of the settlement agreement.
Fine. But I need 2.5 stacks. Tonight.
Damn. How much is the Amex?
The Amex is interpretive fucking damn. That's how much the Amex is.
Tika, talk us through that conversation at the table. Girl, it was funny. Talk us through that conversation and what was going on.
This was I don't know. It was just a whole back and forth in the midst of her negotiating what he should and shouldn't pay, or him really doing the negotiations, because he came into the table with some little number on this little piece of paper, and I was like, dang, show us what amount you're trying to give her. Wait, maybe we can decide whether or not that's enough. But anyway, Diara was like, no, I'm not with that. She goes into this whole Aunt Viv, and maybe it's worth interpreting dance, and because he has 2 business partners that are sitting in the back waiting for him. So his only thing, all he wanted was for her to stop publicly embarrassing him. But as we see later on, it's like he reneges on the agreement that they have. So I don't know if the public embarrassment is about to go all the way in to the 10th level on the next episode. But again, that whole situation was back and forth. And then this is how she comes up with the $2.5 or $2,500 to go to the poker table and, do her thing. But of course, in this image as well, we see where Big Dude was sitting outside and it's like, I found her. So now, who's he on the phone talking to? Who's he on the phone talking to? That's my additional question.
That part. Tamika, I think that's a question that I think we all wondering at this point. But most importantly, let me see if I can find it. Hold on, not that one. Hold on, let me see it. Okay, hold on.
What the fuck?
When he was at the table, give me 1 second. Let me find it out.
I'm ghosted. My waitress.
That's not it. Nope, that's not it either. I don't know where it's at, y'all. I must have lost it. Oh.
You're not gonna believe where she at. Bitch is working with the Greeks. Yeah, all right.
Him, the dude that came to knock on the window, Tamika, is that not the dude that was sitting in the car before when someone was following her? Remember when there was someone, I can't remember what episode it was from, but it looks like him. And it feels like they're 2 different people after her, or are they the same? Dude, to me, Big Dude didn't look like he recognized him. What you think?
Yeah, that's what I wasn't sure of, because he sure enough, when she first took the car, was that episode 2? I don't know, but when she got home in the car, the other one that knocked at the window, we saw his reflection in mirror that he was staring at her. And now this one is talking about, oh, she won't believe this, she connected to the Greeks, and it's like she's not even connected to the Greeks, but now that's what he thinking. So I'm like, was that somebody coming to do something to him, or are they going to be joining together? I don't know. Like, it gives you more questions where you more intrigued and want to know what the heck is happening in so many different parts.
Exactly. It made you wish that they had dropped 2 episodes.
Right.
One more episode. Candy, what were your thoughts about that particular part? You think that they're working together, or do you think that this is somebody totally different?
From the guy that was in the car?
Yeah, the guy that's
At
knocking
the
on
end
the
of,
window and the guy that's in the car, are they connected or no?
I would think they would be connected because I can't. Well, I don't say I can't see somebody knocking on the door just to unalive somebody. Maybe I would figure they would shoot through the window. You know, if that's what the thing is. But I can see that their work would be working together. I think normally people don't knock on the window. They just do what they got to do. If they're taking you out, if that's the goal. But why would he knock on his window unless he's talking to him about something? I don't know.
Candy say she still ain't got the answers.
I don't know.
She's like, I don't know. No, I feel you. It is it is a confusing situation. Tikadushi, what are your thoughts about these two? Do you think that there is a connection between these two, or do you think we have two different people looking for Diarra?
With Diara, who knows? She's ruffling feathers and she's on notice from everybody. She's bringing attention to herself. She was there when the Russian got unalive, so I don't know the way that he turned towards the window, but it was so quick though the way that it was done. But the way he turned towards the window, like, what the f you doing here? Or that's the impression that I got. So he could be working with this particular individual, or this particular individual could be like, oh, we're watching and looking for the same person, so let's collab and knock this person out. You know, it's tricky the way they filmed it and the way, you know, how fast it went. So I don't know. Diara, girl, guard your grill, sis.
She got her hands full, boy. She don't even know what she do.
Because, you know, my thought process is, this was my first thought process, is that because, okay, so Diara goes looking for Chris. There's already a hitman there when she goes looking for Chris, right? So clearly that hitman has nothing to do with Big Boy. Otherwise, Big Boy wouldn't have been fighting him and put him in the closet. So whoever hires the hitman is somebody totally different. Is it this dude that's in this car? Like, does he work for whoever hired the hitman for Chris? And now because their hitman has gone, you know, the whole situation with that, and now they're just following the trails. And then who actually kidnapped Chris? Is this the people who hired the hitman that kidnapped Chris? But would that be accurate? Because the hitman was there that night, and we don't know that, they don't know that the hitman is missing just yet, right? When Diara, because she lets him go, right? Well, he's not missing, but she lets him go, so he's not unalived yet. So it's so many questions. Like, every time you leave with a lot of doggone questions, and that's about as far as I've gotten with it. I'm like, I don't think that they're connected. I think that he's connected to whoever, the dude knocking on the window, I think he's connected to whoever hired the hitman. That's what I think.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't know. I really don't have a clue. But all I know is that Diara better watch her back. So we talked about this conversation already in their friendship. And then, oh, buddy, he reneged. He took the money back to Mika. Talk to us about this scene. She's sitting at the table and just kind of go through what's happening, what she's doing, and how that all
Yeah, that was
out.
grimy as hell. Talking about, oh, you know, after thinking and talking, I done, you know, I think I made a mistake. So that check, you can't cash it. I done canceled it. I was like, now is not the time. And he didn't even let her finish saying what she was saying. That's when I really got worried about her. I was like, oh, Lord, girl, now you ain't got no damn money. Oh, man, you should have had him cash out. I don't know. Well, he probably still could have took it, but they didn't have that time. But I was like, you needed some other kind of form. You should have told him it had to be all cash, not no damn check. Okay, but you know, too late for that. But yeah, that definitely made me get worried about her. I was like, why now? I said, this is, you know, while we saying you playing games right now. Sway. Okay.
Okay, doing too much.
What the fuck?
You good?
Swat, what's going on?
Yeah, y'all stop paying on that check. Shell says I was giving you what you wanted to avoid conflict, and that's just an unhealthy pattern, so.
Swat.
So listen,
Whoa.
either accept the offer or make it count. I'm done with the game.
No, it's not the time for fucking self-improvement.
I'm just
talking
like,
about I'm done with the games. You playing games right now.
okay, that part. And you letting Michelle, whoever Michelle is, I don't know if that's the new boo or who she is. I'm gonna assume it's the new boo, but how you gonna let somebody else dictate something? Like, you literally just said that you was wrong for
Right.
not doing what you were supposed to do. So are we reneging on paying the 3 months worth of bills too? Because what? Like, bruh,
Mm-hmm.
get it together.
Listen, that money came back out of that account the way Apple be snatching people money every month. That's how fast that money came out. As soon as they found
Ooh-wee,
out
okay.
it was right back out of there. He pulled
Yeah,
the Apple.com on
Yeah,
us,
she should have got that in writing.
yeah,
right?
that's sad.
She should have
Oh
closed.
God.
She should have blocked the account. Like, press the do not authorize any withdrawals or any kind of other
Right.
transactions until she put that check in there, because he did
Gracious.
her dirty. He did her dirty. He need his butt whooped for that one.
Yeah.
He really
Mhm.
do. He was wrong for that, because at the end of the day, they still are married. Y'all ain't divorced yet. You know what I'm saying? And you know that you've been taking care of everything. Stop playing like she got the cash, just like you know that she don't. That's the crazy part about it. And it's not
Exactly.
like y'all are breaking up because of some infidelities or something that is just so horrible that, because most y'all probably wouldn't even be speaking. So I don't understand it. Like, I do not get Francois Francois at all. So anyway, y'all, Moni and her husband, you know, they have their little moment or whatever, and we know that she talks to him about the fact that she wanted something for herself. And that's why I kept feeling like, you know, this was just something more. I feel like Diarra just allowed, like he said, crazy Moni, you know, which is what we remember her calling her when she first came up. So, you know, of course it must have been a thing. But I think she's just feeling like she just needs something else besides, because sometimes when we get these titles, mom, wife, like these titles get so cut and dry, and that's it. You can only be a mom, and we've heard it time and time again where people, you're a mom, you can't do this. Why come you can't do this? Because you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like she's getting boggled down with all the titles, and she just wants something else, and this is allowing her to have a different type of, you know, it's allowing her freedom to kind of find herself again, because she's gotten lost in all of the
She
titles.
even tried to give him that as an example when he was saying, you know, oh, I'm fine if they say that I just was a dad and a husband, and you know, he wasn't getting her point. But yeah.
Exactly. So let's move on to the big reveal. So I was like, I thought she was gonna win her money back for like a second child, but it funny to
I
me.
really did.
I said, dang, she lost. Like, come on now. But we see that she's having this huge conversation with him. She's asking all these questions. Tika, what was going through your mind when she was asking all of these questions and she was getting intense with it?
I'm like, girl, you being real reckless with your mouth at this table full of people you don't know. And then did you not just get ushered in there by Maisha? Like, you don't know Maisha Cash Dog is a gangster? Like, you better calm yourself down. Like, she was doing the most, bringing up his basketball history. Then she goes into mentioning the fact about him hanging out with Deontay as a little boy, and she was just digging deep, and I'm like, girl, calm. Like, right now, yeah, I understand you're trying to do this whole technique. You are not the news media trying to get under his skin, trying to get a reaction out of him. You're doing the most. Now, the card game, again, it was looking promising. She kept folding and folding and folding. Finally, oh, I think I got me a winner. And lo and behold, he's like, okay, I'm gonna call your bluff. I'm gonna raise you. And y'all, they took all her polo money.
Girl.
All of it, every last penny.
All the nickels and dimes is out of there. She is broke. Okay. That was so funny to me. Let me see if I can find this clip where we get the big reveal. Let's see where we're at.
I'm ghosted. My witch is
That's the wrong one. Hold on. Oh, here we go.
You stalking me, Big Mouth?
What? No. Where were you the day Deontay Brooks went missing?
Again with Deontay Brooks.
Please, just tell me the truth.
Rehab. I was in rehab. Front office kept it quiet.
Why did you invite Deontay to sleepovers?
He was a good kid. Big heart. No skill. But he was brave. Kind of reminded me of myself. And I was trying to make a difference in a kid's life.
Okay, y'all. So we got the truth. There's no reason not to believe him, and we know they're not gonna give up who it is, from the jump. So Diara just was chasing down a rabbit hole, and come to find out, he had nothing to do with it. What did you think about that part, Tamika? Like, what was kind of going through your head when all of this was happening?
Yeah, this whole part, I went from being frustrated to scared because I just was like, girl, you doing too much, you putting too much out there. Like, no, I don't think this is the way you should be going about it. You acting as if you got some weapons, like you know this for a fact, like you got some police backup. I just was like, girl, calm down. Like, especially since you already approached him and told him a whole different story, and now he's seeing you pop up at the damn game. That's why he like, what are you, a stalker? Because it's like, first you was telling me you was the school teacher and whatever, and now you here talking crap to me at a game, and you keep on bringing up Deontay's name. But it was hilarious to me how he was like, okay, so you got a gambling addiction. I can identify because I'm an addict too, and you need to go get some help. And then she was trying to get the money back, and it's like, girl, nobody ain't giving you no damn money back. That's gone.
Gone, bye-bye. It's out of there. Okay, y'all. So we're kind of approaching the end of this episode. She kind of gets out of this situation, but without her money. That's for sure. The money is gone, and now we're at the very end. She's having a conversation with Ambien again, and let's see if we can pull that one.
Can I ask you a question? How do you know I'm still alive?
Hello? Chris? Are you there?
All right, y'all. So that is the very end of the episode. And
now, who the hell is that? I kept looking at the screen like, are we gonna go up? Are we gonna see a face? Like, they stressing me out.
Nope, no face. But what we do see is this, Tika Dushi. Look at that hand right there. What is on that hand? Can you see it? I'll tell you what it is. It's a spider.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
a little bitty spider that's on his hand, and I don't remember seeing those spiders on what's his name hand, but I didn't look that well. And if they showed it, they did a good job of hiding it because I don't remember seeing it. So what just talk me through your thoughts on this, because
Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and look at the first 3 episodes to see if Deontay actually had a spider or anything on his hand. However, that spider is definitely in correlation with a gang. I don't know what gang it could be, but it's affiliated with some gang. They took us on this whole rabbit hole with Diara and Tony all over a freaking sweatshirt that had the Greek. So now what is she gonna do next? Is she gonna go and check the hoodie again and see if something else correlates with what could possibly be the missing moment for Deontay? Listen, whoever that was that smashed that phone is trying to, maybe they feel as if the aura is on the right path, but because the next thing, all she could have really done was find my location on his phone or kind of find a way to track his phone. But I don't know if she's thinking at that point yet. But wow, what a crazy way to end the episode, receiving a phone call, or getting a phone call from Deontay's phone. That was crazy.
absolutely. Tamika, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I want to know who the hell that was, but I definitely do think that this is a gang. I mean, we got the Italians, we got the Greeks, we got spiders. So yeah, I definitely do think that, and I'm assuming the people with the spiders is the one that took him, since spiders was drawn all over everything that he had. And then her seeing the spider in the bathroom just seemed like it's all connected. But I'm gonna go back and watch all 4 episodes back to back because I also want to know. I don't remember him having any type of tattoo, but I probably wasn't really paying attention either. So I'll be looking closer this time around. So yeah, I want to know who the heck, like, what's the conversation with the guy that knocked at the window, at the car, and what's going to be her next moves. I'm assuming she probably is going to go back and, since this is her evidence, look at the shirt, look through some more things to see what other clues they could come up with. But I'm kind of pissed that they keep contaminating this damn evidence.
Girl, okay. That part.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
y'all.
I
So
want
that
to
was
know if she gonna go embarrass what's her husband name again at the
Francois.
job? Yeah,
Wow.
Francois. Embarrass him at his damn job. He's sitting here playing games like that. You could have been chopped up, and he didn't know, the situation she was in and what she wanted the money for. But come on now.
Exactly. He just doing too much. But yeah, so that was the end of the episode. But I did have, like I said, I left with a whole lot of questions. Like you said, I definitely feel like we're looking at a gang. But then when they talk about the fact that there are these notes that he had talking about the spider, talking about the Lunchable, I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, did he get into the car with somebody that he knew, or or was
Mhm.
it somebody he didn't know? Because she did make some points about that part, about maybe it was somebody that he knew that he left with. We saw that the
Right.
ball was left there, but that makes it seem like he didn't get into the car willingly. That makes it seem like he was snatched. Or, I mean, maybe the ball could have dropped. Like, it's just so many different things that have been going through my mind trying to like piece everything together. And I think this is going to be a great rewatch when all the episodes are out, to see it all unfold at one time. I definitely feel like it's one of those things that you are going to be able to go through it, and it's probably even going to even hit different being able to look at all of them. But that was what's up with the episode. Tika, final thoughts about the episode?
Okay, so I definitely think I absolutely love this episode. Every week they got me like, okay, girl, you gotta watch it. Then you gotta go back and watch it again. So I literally watched it twice. This go round. I may have missed some things, but that's all right because I'm gonna go back and watch it a third time. But anyway, the episode was absolutely crazy. I love that they're showing that Moni is trying to find her own identity. Yeah, Diara has come back. We know who Diara is. She's a teacher. She's obsessed. She's going through a divorce, but she's obsessed with Ambien. So we know who Diara is. We kind of know who Aja is. We know who T is. Like, we know everybody, but who am I as a woman? In other words, for Moni, she's trying to find her identity. Yeah, I'm a wife. I'm this. I'm a mom. I'm trying to find my own identity. So I love that they threw that in there for us. Frank, I need you to do better. Yeah, you Francois, but Frank, I need you to do better. Why would you do Diara like that? Why would you snatch that money back? But what your side chick is talking about, give that girl her money. You know she's struggling. You know she's going through a situation for your own wealth and well-being. Now you want to all of a sudden try to do the right thing, but you asking for her to have a whole threesome and that other side of the relationship that this girl don't even want. You asked her for that, and now you want to do her dirty while she's trying to lead a situation. So anyway, I'm all in. I'm definitely looking forward to the next episode of Diara in Detroit, or from Detroit, of Detroit, by Detroit. I'm here for it all.
Okay. Tamika, any final thoughts on this episode?
I enjoyed it. I got a good laugh. It actually had me in different emotions. I laughed. Like I said, got frustrated. I was questioning things. I was worried. So they did a good job as far as I'm concerned, because they had me pulling out all the different emotions, yelling at the TV. And I'm like, girl, come on. We got to do better. We got to do better.
That's what's up. Well, alrighty, ladies. What do you have going on your channel? Tika, go ahead and start with you, and then Tamika.
Okay, so y'all know as always, Wednesday, Ruthless Roundtable is our we going into the season finale of Ruthless. Oh my god, I'm not ready for it, but we're definitely doing definitely the Ruthless Roundtable is definitely going to be on Wednesday. Our girl right here, EJ the TV Junkie, is definitely the host, so I'm definitely here for it. Then of course I'll be doing my Ruthless recaps. Right now I'm doing my rewatch or our catch up of the Dirty D. It's a series that's on Tubi. Make sure you guys head over to my YouTube channel, All Things Ruthless, and check out some of my catch up moments. It's probably old to y'all, but it's new to me. So that's pretty much what your girl has going on.
Okay, no problem. And don't forget to check out Tika's other channel, Tika's Wind Down. Head over to that channel, definitely. Especially if you're going through something, just go over there,
Yes,
and
shout out to Tika the other night. I don't even remember what night that was, but she had the rain sounds on, and I put it in the chat. This is my favorite. I play rain sounds every night to get me relaxed. Sometimes it don't necessarily put me to sleep, so I sure enough left it right there. It was a big help to me.
I like
Thanks,
rain
y'all. It
sounds.
was necessary for me too. We all grieving. We going through some relationship, lost a family, whatever the case may be. So yeah, thank you for that plug, EJ. Tickles Wind Down. Thank you, and thank you Tamika for coming in. I appreciate you.
Thank you, thank you, Lemon Kush Pepper. We definitely appreciate it. And as far as Tamika, did I go to your channel yet? No, I didn't. What you got going on your channel? I couldn't remember. That's it.
I'm not really doing too much right now. I'm only doing BMF, and when the ladies have movie night or BMF, I'll be joining. I'm kind of taking a little self-care time for myself, but I will on Saturday do self-care Saturday and what you should be watching. And other than that, I'm just here. Oh, but I did do Foxy Brown earlier, so if y'all didn't see that, check it out. And my BMF review is up. Thank you for
Okay.
having me. I'm enjoying this. Thank you for putting me on to this show.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So you know what? It is so nice seeing you take some time because, girl, you be on it. You be on it. But it's always good to take a little bit of time. So, but I know when it get to cranking back up, you're gonna be right back up there. Cranking it out as usual. As far as my channel is concerned, I still haven't put up my BMF quick thoughts yet, y'all. Like sometimes your girl just have to bring it back a little bit. But I will get that up probably by tomorrow. I'll have that up. My Ruthless review, same thing. And so I apologize. I haven't got my reviews out, but they will be out. And then I am doing my rewatch of The Family Business. That one is not going to come out until Wednesday. I already have everything together for, but I don't drop those until Wednesday. So on Wednesday, that one will come out. And then the movie night, that was my fault, my bad, y'all. I apologize. Your girl was not feeling well. I fell asleep, and the rest is history. I don't know what happened. So we're gonna be talking about Kimba this Thursday. And so definitely if you haven't saw it yet, go take a look at it and then we'll talk about it then. So and I think that's pretty much it for right now. I probably have some other stuff that we're going to be doing, but Tika and I still going to be working on our situation that we going to be doing with sisters, just trying to get it all figured out. But we are definitely going to be doing that. We're not trying to catch up, y'all. We just trying to do what we do. Cause ain't no way in the world we could ever catch up to where they are now. So we just gonna be riding the wave at this point. So anyway, y'all, that's pretty much what is up. Kayla, girl, I saw you in that. I saw you in there. What you got going on, Kayla? What you gonna be doing on Tamika's channel? Cause you like to steal the show.
Yeah, being a pain in the behind. That's what she gonna be doing. Guaranteed.
Listen, Kayla could have a show of her own, and people would definitely watch.
Okay. Listen, because people be having they dogs and their cats and stuff be having full channels and everything. So
Yeah, my sister been telling me that for the longest time.
Yeah, go for it. But I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming through. 313 Better Made. Appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate you for coming through. Dairy B, Lemon Kush Pepper. Thank you for coming through. Vacay J came through. So thank you. I think he's also talking about Diara as well tonight. They're going to be doing episodes 2 through 4, if I'm not mistaken. If it hasn't already happened, but definitely check him out. Shayna, appreciate you for coming through. Monique 69 Ways, appreciate you. And everybody else that came through the chat, we definitely appreciate you. Candy is actually going live here shortly as well. She's going to be doing some court TV stuff. I don't know the whole details of it, so I can't go into what it's about, but definitely go over just to show support. I'm going to go over there and show my support for a channel, but we're about to get up out of here, y'all. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.